This section will introduce all the necessary concepts you need to get started. The Internet is an interconnection of two or more computer networks. Assuming we have computer network 1, computer network 2, and another computer network. The connection between these computer networks is called the Internet. Interconnection network. There are several examples of the Internet, but the most popular example of the Internet is the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web is just an example of the Internet, the most popular example. It is often called the web. Why is it called the web? Let's illustrate. Assuming you have several computer networks located all over the world. This is in Nigeria, this is in Cameroon, this is in Ghana, this is in England, this is in the US, and this is in Russia. These computer networks communicate with each other. The shape of this communication looks like a cobweb. That is why it is called the web. And since these networks are located in every country in the world, it is called the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web was invented in 1994 by Tim Berners-Lee. It is a network of computers all over the world which communicates with each other using a communication protocol called HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. The web contains a huge information stored in documents called web pages. There are billions of web pages on the internet. These web pages are stored on giant computers called web servers. When you browse the internet, the computer you use for browsing is called the web client. The web client makes a request using HTTP. For this request to be possible, an application called web browser is required. Popular web browser sites include Internet Explorer, Firefox, Opera, etc. Web pages are stored on web servers. To fetch a web page, the browser that is stored on the web client approaches a web page by making a request using HTTP. Remember, there are billions of web pages on the web. The browser must specify the particular web page required. For this to be possible, every web page on the internet has a unique address, termed the URL, Uniform Resource Locator. Just as the address on letter that is directed to a specific place, each Uniform Resource Locator directs the web server to a particular web page. Structure of a URL. A Uniform Resource Locator has three components: the protocol, the domain name. The domain name has three parts: www, which refers to World Wide Web, the host name, and the extension. Thirdly, the path. The path specifies the particular place that a particular page or file where the resource you are looking for is located. For example, if you're looking for webdesign.html, this is an HTML file that is located in the folder Opportunities, and this folder called Opportunities is located in this website. So for you to be able to get this particular file, the protocol you are supposed to use is HTTP. Extensions. There are several types of extensions. Popular among them are .com for commercial sites, .net for network, .org for organization, .info for informative sites, .biz for business sites, .edu for educational sites, geographical extensions like .com.ng, .co.uk, .us, etc. A website is a collection of two or more related pages. Two or more pages form a website. To visit a website, type the address or URL of the website into the address bar. For example, www.google.com to enter the website. The first page that displays when you visit a website is called the home page. The home page is also known as the default page, index page, or the front page. Web pages are linked to each other through links called hyperlinks. If you click on an hyperlink, you will be taken to a new page. How does a browser display a web page? All web pages contain instructions on how to be displayed. The browser reads and interprets these instructions. These instructions are written in special languages, and lingua franca of the World Wide Web is HTML, Hypertext Markup Language. Browsers translate hypertext markup instruction into a web page that is displayed on your computer screen. Browsers translate hypertext markup instruction into a web page that is displayed on your computer screen. There are other flavors of HTML. These include WML, Dynamic HTML, XML, Extensible Markup Language, and lots of them too numerous to be mentioned. To add interactivity and other functionalities to your site, there are other scripting languages like JavaScript, MySQL, ASP, etc. that you can use to add interactivity and more functionality to your site. Tools of the trade. Normally, to design a web page, you need to understand these programming languages. This is a cumbersome, time-consuming, energy-demanding, as well as a very boring experience. The good news is that there are several applications that generate the HTML codes for you to four non-distinctive phases for descriptive purposes. The first phase in the development process is web authoring. This involves concept and content development as well as copywriting. This is a very important phase in the web development process. This is when you generate your content, the pictures and articles you want to use on your website. This is also when you choose your layout and navigational system as well as colors. Web design and development proper. Hosting. This can be done before, during, and after the design. Testing. We keep testing during other phases. Launching the project. Periodic maintenance and updates. During this course, we are going to join Nkem to create a database-driven website. We are going to develop a website for a biopharmaceutical company.